Today's setup day in Snowshoe, West Virginia, and to be honest, things are looking a little bleak. The clouds haven't left since we got here. Everything is soaking wet, and for now at least, the pits are looking a bit rough. It all kind of reminds me of something my grandpa would always say to me. Quit your whining and get back to work. What are you guys working with the pit setup here? How did we scrap it together?
Dougie and Sam, they pulled it all together for us. We sent them a big old list of things that we needed, and they just packed it all up from HQ in Santa Cruz and then drove here over 4 days? Yeah, 4 days. Then we came here, we had a pit space of 2 parking spaces. We got around that, moved some toilets, and here we are. Boys are grafting. It's like a family camp trip.
Good pit setup with right next to Continental. They've got like a big long line. We're just parked on the end with the pivot pits. So yeah, all set up in the mist and hopefully not too much wind this year, because I think we nearly blew away last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people nearly blew away last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how the weather goes this week.
So how is the pit setup then?
Better than last year. I think we look a bit more professional.
Pits look good. I mean, Chris knows how to set up.
Chris has got it down. He just told us what to do, and I think we're done.
Sounds like you're the guy with the pit setup knowledge.
Yeah, this is the setup that we do usually when we go to events here in the US or Canada. We've done Sea Otter. This year we didn't go, but we usually go to Crankworks as well in Whistler. US Nationals XC in Pennsylvania, and Gravity Nationals in North Carolina, in Rock Creek.
How's America been treating you so far?
Really good actually. We've had a good few days. We flew in on Thursday to Charlotte and went to the office in Asheville. Then on Saturday we went to Nico's bike park at Rock Creek Park. Did some laps there, super fun.
Such a fun day. We met loads of DIALED fans in the uplift, rode with a couple of them, and then to top it all off, we drove over here and went to Bass Pro Shop.
I was completely overwhelmed. I didn't even know what to do with myself. It's so big and vast and there's so much stuff. I didn't even look at half of it. I kind of got in and I was like, oh my, I don't know. I couldn't even. It was a lot to take in.
So we flew into New York actually. So we spent probably a day and a half in New York. Most of the team never been there. So we stayed like right by Times Square, kind of wandered around, saw some sights. It was actually pissing with rain and sideways wind. But we went to Applebee's for breakfast. We just went to a diner one day and then Applebee's the next, but they're kind of like the same thing I guess. Applebee's was great.
We bought a gun. We did buy a gun. Not that good though. It's more hassle than it's worth to even shoot. It's not the one we wanted. It's quite big though. That's probably the most American thing we did. And then we got drunk quite a lot. Yeah. We've been on a holiday. Like I said, it's a family camp trip. It's going well.
Do you think Snowshoe gives a good American experience for the other teams?
Yeah. It's so funny. I was talking to Benoit earlier and he's like, we went to DC and we went shooting. It's like, yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I think it's the stereotypical America for them. Like every one of them drives a big truck. They all rent these huge trucks and then they go do donuts and then they go shoot guns and like, yeah, this is America. Everybody's wearing Carhartt gear that they bought at Bass Pro Shops. It's like, I'm stoked they're having fun. I guess it's like us going to France and buying a beret. It's just part of America.
Historically, has this track required much setup change?
No, not really. I don't think it's much of a tuning track. It's a lot of tire, wheel, insert kind of tracks. I think if you're not running Cush cords here, you're probably in trouble. I think it's probably a slower average speed and just kind of awkward if it's wet, there's not much grip. So there's not going to be much grip because it's going to be wet. I haven't seen the bottom half yet. I guess it's probably, I've heard it's the same as it has been, which is fine. But yeah, not an overly tough track to set up for. There's still a giant hole in the street. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to fix that.
Oh yeah.
I don't see them pouring concrete in the next 2 days.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Is there still a giant hole where you get off the lift?
No, they filled that hole and it looks like, but it is like swamp, like heavy machinery has just been driving back and forth. So, you know, oh, Snowshoe.
It's definitely another really quiet day here, which makes sense. Really wasn't much to get done. The pits got set up quickly, and obviously the weather hasn't been super inviting to just be hanging around the pits all day. But things will definitely be different tomorrow. We've got track walk, which is always the first day of the week where we really start seeing everyone anyway. So we'll see you then.